Continuing on with Big Apple Monday, right here on Man with the Show. I tell you, this is a shocker. I have to ask at this point, what did MGM see that have pulled them away from this project? Was there something wrong? Did they see something that basically wouldn't work out? Well, we're going to read into this. But before we read into it, I want you to take a moment, hit that subscribe, hit a like, hit a share, and hey, drop a comment. I like to hear from you out there on all of our videos here on QTCast TV, Man with the Show, it's Taco Thursday. We really do appreciate you hitting that comment line, letting us know, and be very civil to the situation, because unfortunately, the YouTube gods are watching and they tend to put you aside to that point. Once again, thank you all of those who have interacted on our channel, 1,400 and plus growing. So from the New York Post, MGM surprisingly drops bid to build casinos in New York, leaving just 3 contenders for 3 licenses. Now, understand this. You might say, well, I guess it's over to no, they still have to be approved for these licenses. Even though there are just only 3 left, makes it a little bit more easier to get approved, but then again, depends on which company you're talking about. MGM surprisingly dropped its bid to build a casino in Yonkers on Tuesday, a move that whittles the field of prospective gambling dens downstate. The move by MGM Resorts International, first reported by Cranes and confirmed by the Post, to withdraw the application to expanding its existing Empire City outpost, leaves a trio of contenders for the 3 coveted state gaming licenses. In a letter to the State Gaming Commission, MGM Senior Vice President Patrick Mandama said it was a difficult decision. However, since submitting the application in June, the competitive and economic assumptions underpin the application have shifted, altering MGM's return expectations on the proposal of $2.3 billion investment, the letter states. The newly defined competitive landscape, with 4 proposals clustered in a small geographic area, challenges the returns of MGM initially anticipation from the project. The withdrawal is the latest twist in the race to win over the state's gaming commission, which is set to make the final decision on awarding up to 3 casino licenses by year's end. 2 prominent bids, a proposal by Caesars /Jay-Z Rock Nation and SL Green Casino for a casino in Times Square, and another by Silverstein Properties for a casino near Hudson Yards, flamed out amid neighborhood opposition. Only 3 proposals now remain following the MGM bow-out. Mets owner Steve Cohen bid to open an $8 billion casino complex next to Citi Field remains active, as do applications for Bally's at a former Trump golf course in the Bronx and Resorts World at Queens Aqueduct Racetrack. The state gaming commissioners can effectively greenlight up to all 3 projects, but also could opt a grant for fewer licenses. MGM has proposed to renovate and expand its existing Empire City Casino with live game tables, such as craps, blackjack, poker, and baccarat. But Mandami noted that its plans were based on the assumption that it get a 30-year license rather than a 15-year license now on the table. Despite dropping the bid, Empire City's casino existing slot parlors will remain open, Mandami wrote. Yonkers Mayor Mike Spano served up a fiery response to the withdrawal, calling it nothing short of a betrayal to the city and Westchester County. He also insinuated the chicanery between Bally and President Trump. Of course they are. I am calling on Governor Hochul to launch an independent investigation into this process because reasons MGM gives for its 180-degree reversal just don't add up, Spano said in a statement. Well, as I said before, New York does not need casinos. And I think MGM already sees that. They're basically, one, it's basically the licenses is not going to be a 30 years. It's going to be a 15 to begin with. And I guess they're seeing it. The money doesn't equate to throw extra money at New York. Why is that? Take a peek at Las Vegas. Take a peek at Atlantic City. They have not been doing good as of late. If anything, they've been crashing. You're seeing tourism drop, like a rocket down, crashing into the ocean, because basically, literally, people are not going to these casinos anymore. It's not like it used to be. The hotel rooms look lousy. The food and drink are way overpriced. The shows are not like it used to be. I mean, there was a time that basically, it used to be called Sin City for a good reason. Most New Yorkers don't want this to happen. We have our situations. I mean, in the other video for Big Apple Monday, we talked about new studios that are being built. That's where the money should be going to, is basically projects that will make money for the state. The film and broadcast television industry has always made money for New York. Always has been and always will. And for them to continue to expand more to that's the direction we should be going in. The other half is we need to repair, our retail end. That's what, we need. We need to bring back the retailers that left during the rioting and during the COVID situation on there. We need them back in New York on top of that. I mean, we have a lot of real estate out there as far as commercial that it's not being rented or being bought. The final thought on this is housing. Now, we don't need to build housing. We have thousands upon thousands of apartments that are sitting. They're just sitting collecting dust because nobody wants to pump money into them. We need to rebuild this city. MTA needs to be fixed. We need to fix our roads. We need to put our roads back in order again. We need to get rid of the congested pricing. We need to get rid of all these bike lanes that are doing damage out there to that. Get rid of these stupid garbage cans that are just literally, they're just taking up space left and right. They say, oh, well, we don't want the rats. There are ways of handling it. But the way you're doing it, you're just putting money in somebody's pocket. So let me know in the comments below. Tell me what your thoughts about this. Do you think MGM did the right thing? Or maybe MGM just, they did the wrong thing? Let me know in the comments. And let me know what your thoughts about what I said. What that basically the city needs to be repaired. Let me know in those comments. Don't forget to drop a like, share, and hopefully today's the day I've earned your subscription. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to check out Sci-Fi Snobs Babylon 5 Retrospective. That's Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. So until next time, the next video, we'll see you. Bye-bye now.